To welcome you to live. It is my distinct honor, Las Vegas. Time ever, right here, right where for the first time now, all of you are being live now, seen by the entire globe. Welcome to. So with that said, WrestleMania
world. Hello. You are looking live at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Fans will be in attendance tonight as we welcome you. Nevada, over 60,000 WWE to the greatest event in entertainment. This is WrestleMania. From the virtual streets of Southtown, Fury City of the Wolves' latest fighter, Salvatore, all the way to WrestleMania. Introducing Fatal Ganacci, when not a playable character in the video game, record producer. Salvatore is a world-renowned artist and... Hell yeah, Salvatore! Now we're kicking off the show! All right. Come on, Wade! Wade! What a moment! Go ahead and eat a little in Sin City! The Raiderettes would be the first time the Las Vegas Raiders of the NFL are here. And the Las Vegas Raiders, your stadium is immaculate. Thank you for the hospitality, Tom Brady. And this place is upside down early. The biggest night of his career. Here he comes, Pat. Main event, J.U.'s winner of the Royal Rumble. I'm just excited to be here. We are beat Cole. Stay all on, baby. It's WrestleMania. In this particular, for the rest of his life. When a documentary is made, WrestleMania will be one that Jey Uso will remember about the right-hand man. Tonight will be in it. And all by himself. Or a night he gets this. Could it be the first time he's a world champion? Heartbroken by the ring general. Until then. A lot of eating here early. I think. I'm sure it'll be a vast improvement from YouTube jumping. Wade, you might have to call the whole show. Quite happen out of the blocks at an 11. I will say, Max right now, Jey Uso seems remarkable in an entire stadium, yeeting to the impeccably restrained. He's the only one that can respect himself from. Vegas, baby!
Well, yeet, 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 yeet. It's all excitement for everyone else, but Jey Uso is the man that Gunther.
Let's get to that in a moment.
The celebration has to now step in the ring with the ring general.
Because everybody's having fun. Even Rick Rubin is yeeting him like that. Big brain man from a lot of great. The front row, Pat. I like that. This being a banger through and through. How do you do, Ricky Root? Hey, look at Jay, who is leading the Ultimate Fan Experience thanks to Slim Jim. Needle eating right next to our lucky Slim Jim sweepstakes winner. A little excitement, snap in to a Slim Jim. Oos, come on, Oos! And baby, that was a WrestleMania. Come on, India!
Come on, Blair.
Welcome to WrestleMania. Pat McAfee and I are here, and for the first
We're a little subdued.
ladies and gentlemen, time at the announce desk in his WrestleMania debut, Wade.
Seen so much like that during the eating experience. I'm trying to pace.
Barrett, welcome, partner.
I'm so pumped up for this. I know it might not have myself. This is a massive show with massive matches.
Announcers Marcelo Rodriguez and Jerry Soto doing some eating as well.
And I'm so honored to be a part of this process.
Hey, even the Spanish.
Aquí estamos en vivo. Sí es gracias a ustedes. Disfruten de Wrestle con nuestra mesa en WrestleMania para hacer historia nuevamente. WrestleMania. Oh, y entonces.
Well, the stars are out tonight. We'd like to welcome Turdial and Saudi Arabia. They welcome us into their country a couple of times a year. The chairman of the GEA from the Kingdom of Saudi. He's enjoying WrestleMania here tonight. For coming, we're leading off. Welcome to the show, Turkey. Thank you for the biggest wagon in WWE. The 41. The Yeet Train starts WrestleMania. Well, let's get down to business now, and Wade hit the nail on the head. All's in it tonight, Wade. 0-6 in World Championship. The fun and games are over here in a couple of minutes for Jey Uso. He comes matches in his career, perhaps more importantly, 0-3.
No greater than right here at WrestleMania. Jay's been here.
When it comes to going one-on-one with Gunther.
Well, pressure is before. He's done it before, but he's done it in tag action where he's at the most lonely spot on planet Earth, knowing somebody to lean on. He stands alone, and it must be what is about to walk down this aisle.
He's not alone at all. I think all of Vegas is with him. You can see clearly, Wade. Gunther marching his way to the ring. He has only been pinned by 2 Raw a number of years ago. One was Cody Rhodes. Since arriving on the scene on Monday Night, was back at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. Seemingly has lost himself a little bit with Jey Uso. Presented by Slim Jim. Gets Savage with American market back. Ladies and gentlemen, this match tonight is his favorite golden spicy meat stick.
Oh, yeah.
Also make that in to a Slim Jim. In her WrestleMania debut tonight, to Taylor. Our ring announcer, the great Alicia.
The following contest scheduled for one world heavyweight champion is for the championship. Introducing first, the challenger. It's from San Francisco at 242 pounds, California. Rounds main event. And from Vienna, Austria, and his opponent, weighing in at 200, the World Heavyweight 250 pounds, he is champion, the Ring Gunther, General Go!
Jey Uso won the 2025 Royal Rumble. He would go on weight championship. Wade, a lot of people have questioned it. On to pick this man, Gunther, to challenge for the World Heavy decision of why Uso would pick this monster known.
3 months, Gunther has been at his brutalist worst.
Is Gunther.
Well, it's a mountain to climb from the word go. For the past, it looked like it had crumbled Jey Uso from the off main event, Jey.
You win the Royal Rumble, you have an opportunity to be a world champion, no matter who
But the last 2 weeks, we've seen a very different version of
you face. It's going to be tough. This one might be the
After bloodying and bludgeoning Jey Uso's
toughest of them all.
Talked a lot over the past couple of weeks, the fact that brother Jimmy, that Gunther set Jey Uso's been intense. Jey Uso has been focused so into another space, into another plane. Jey and perhaps Wade, for the first time, Gunther has
act by Jey Uso, and that morphing act has
lost some control of this situation.
Yeah, it's been a morphing, completely rattled the champ. Everything Gunther thought he knew about
Uso thought he knew about Jey Uso has gone out the window.
Jey Uso has gone out the window.
I think everything Jey feels like a new person as of late, as we wait
4-0-3 in one-on-one matches with Gunther back in
each other out here a little bit on the big stage.
The problem for Jey, I mentioned 2024 when Jey Uso was the Iron Man of the Rumble that year, dominated by Gunther, and we're underway. Are you surprised, Wade, that Jey Uso
Let's get started,
50 minutes before being eliminated, went for the collar and elbow tie-up to start this match.
So may have appeared to have changed over the past 2 weeks. Physically, I am completely, and listen, the mindset of Jey Uso, he's still the same guy. That's the problem. Physically.
And he drops Gunther, and Gunther now back on his heels, and he's going to...
Ooh, nobody.
Oh, and Jey firing back with a right roll out of the way. The ring now to readjust.
Rock Gunther. But when Gunther feels a weakness on him, all right, forget everything I just said. Physically, that did indeed self. He fixes it and comes back stronger.
Yeah, Jey Uso, a new neck tat, so physically he's different as well coming in here. And I think Uso has actually put on some muscle over the last few months. But Gunther just realized wait a minute, Jey Uso can throw hands.
Gunther is steadfast, machine-like. He's
if he has to.
Yeah, real contrast in styles in this matchup. He's redefined brutality here in WWE for Jey Gunther here tonight, which I'm not sure you could do against the ring general. So he's flashy, he's quick, he's a veteran, looking to outsmart.
Well, Gunther leaves no stone unturned in his WrestleMania. Jey Uso simply cannot outmaneuver the separation, especially for the biggest matches here at WrestleMania.
Side headlock, and Pat, if you're Gunther, you want to try to ground and
everything in sight.
Big shoulder tackle, Uso with his quickness and pound Uso tonight.
Absolutely, Gunther's trying to
moves out of the way, and Jey Uso with a shoulder tackle of his own.
Equalizers here.
And a step up in Zaguri drops the champ again. Shot by Gunther.
Yeah, those are going to be the
and again, Gunther has to roll out of the way and try to reassess the
bit of peace here.
Well, here's the shocking moment, that huge chop from
situation.
Step up in Zaguri gives Jey a little.
Gunther there. Jey just ate it. It rattled him, but he didn't.
A champion who's held the title 80% of his career and
go down. That has surprised the big Austrian.
The WWE. 870 days as the Intercontinental Champion. 258 days now as the World Champ. NXT UK Champ. 666 days since winning back at SummerSlam. Allow the crowd to get into this match.
Yeah, you watch.
One thing Gunther has to do, Pat, is not
just take a step back there once the eating started here in Las Vegas. And
being a former NFL player, explain to us the importance of the moment.
Maybe it is in his head a little bit that the whole stadium's against him.
Momentum of the crowd to help your team.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing. And they're going. Oh, confidence is high.
Not enough. And Gunther.
Stats and analytics don't really know how to explain it, but if the vibes are good.
Into the cover now, Jey forced to kick out. I'm not sure you want to try to
loud noise when it comes to Gunther. A lot of people, yes, it will
power Gunther here.
Yeah, and I guess you're overestimating the importance of crowd.
Chest tonight that people are going to hear maybe for the first time. A lot. We'll talk about noise. The chops to Jey's farming. What that right hand of that Austrian man can do. He's devastated.
And now Gunther backing up into the corner.
Body slam from Jey Uso.
Again, and Jey Uso caught him. And Jey now starting to roll. Expect, oh, that chop will stop Jey in his tracks. Gunther, the champion, could be in some trouble. Gunther was not as he tumbles and falls to the floor.
That's what I was
2 miles an hour from Jey Uso. It has rattled the
talking about just moments ago.
It's been flurries, it's been a hunt champ on occasion, but one killer blow.
It's his finisher.
Boom!
If he hits it
like that, changes everything.
And again, another look at this chop.
It could be over immediately.
And remember, guys, no hurry for Gunther here. Jey must pin or submit Gunther to win the title.
And this is the pair.
He's got the champion's advantage.
Pace that Gunther likes. It was that 100 miles an hour stuff from Jey Uso. Now this is all back to the drawing board.
Gunther goes
so that was playing into Uso's game plan.
6'4", 250 from Vienna, Austria. Gunther's starting to settle in.
Yeah, this is right where Gunther likes to be.
And that big uppercut drops Jey again. And now it almost feels like Pat.
He's in complete control. You are at his mercy. Body down. And he's chopping and thumping your.
Is what you had to try to avoid. Yeah, absolutely. So had zero chance in this match. All of this changed in the meantime. You asked him on 3 weeks ago. Jey Uso is a couple of fired-up speeches from Jey Uso by Gunther. This was inevitable.
You don't think that affected Gunther?
Physically, he's exactly the same, and now he's getting dominant.
Gunther emotionally at all.
Until the bell rings, and then this version appears.
And now the match settling into the...
Something switches in the mind of Gunther.
Point where I believe many people thought this match would be the Jey with a spear! He caught him out of midair with a spear! The dominance of Gunther, didn't want to believe it, wanted to believe in. Chance now to steal a win over Gunther, who's got to kick it too.
Wade is true, then Jey Uso didn't just spear Gunther.
Now, if you're the champion, Wade, that's going to knock you all out of sorts.
Yeah, and if everything you're saying out of his boots and almost win the title right here in Las Vegas.
Taking this, Gunther absorbed it, kicked out. Another look at this. Spear connects to perfection, but to be honest, at exactly the right moment, keeps the match alive. And really,
Jey got all that spear with full momentum.
Really, Jey Uso took too long to follow it up.
You got to wonder if Jey's still fighting back, and Gunther seems to be on his heels. Ooh, wow!
Never
been here.
In case Jey Uso is back in charge.
The biggest equalizer in the game. Throw whatever you
turn it into a Samoan drop. Great counter by Jey. He's been beaten by that power.
You want it, Gunther. Wait a second.
Went for the power bomb, and Jey's bomb before.
I'll tell you this, Jey Uso is as locked in as this is a very different, more combative version of I have ever seen him. I go back 16 years with that guy, this Jey Uso.
Referee Sean Bennett, the official, to get to the top rope. Gunther will meet him there, however. And now in this World Championship matchup, Gunther now will not allow Uso, world champion, looking to take control. Hooking Uso, top Uso across the ring.
There's a throw off the top rope.
And there's that dynamite rope now for Gunther. Into that suplex, driving Jey Uso. Drop kick by the gargantuan Gunther, who now afraid of. Stacks him up for the win, and the retention, and a kick to put Uso away with a power bomb. And this is what we are out at 2 by Jey.
How did Jey
game before our eyes? No one in history has stacked
out of that.
Well, Gunther is transforming the heavy offense in a row, quite like Gunther's bomb. Final piece until it wasn't. Jey Uso. This was the final piece in the puzzle. The high stack still has some resolve left in him.
इनके सामने किसी गेंदबाज का नहीं चला। एक और इनकी बल्लेबाजी का अपना ही ब्रांड